Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Into the box, Brandon.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we get underway in Philadelphia. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And that misses for ball 1. Line to the right side, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Left side, but well foul. Hit down the line at first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Maybe getting a little. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. And now Bryce Harper, career numbers versus Syndergaard. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He's set, and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Right there for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Segura leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. He'll try again. 1-2. Sliced hard but foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
fouled away. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Reese Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. In now,
the right fielder, number 30.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Herrera.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Segura has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So digging in now, Peter Alonso. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Todd Frazier will be next. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Todd Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Pivetta is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The center fielder.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Herrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Not great. He's 1 for 8. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Franco stands at second with no outs. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. The second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The second baseman.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. Will swing it from the left side right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura, a base hit in his first trip. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one. Jeff McNeil will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. After short for Segura. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So striding forward now, Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Robinson Cano would be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Second base.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught Steve. Justin Wilson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Harper bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. 2-0 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sight.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Reese Hoskins becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. JT Realmuto stands in as he looks at ball one here. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in the this one.
Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Harper is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Peter Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for route number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Seth Lugo answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for.
Number 67, Seth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Nimmo is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike one. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So here now is the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 3 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hernandez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Line to the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter. Luis Avilan answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Even though we're still in early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now batting, Todd Frazier. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Frazier
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So here's the Ahmed Rosario will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. In his career against this pitcher, an impressive 4 for 7. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Jerry Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. Lifetime against Familia. He's gone 2 for 8. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit back up the middle, taken there by Lowry. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Brandon.
And a called strike. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the Now at the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
The left fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Conforto is there, and he has it for the out. Now digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime against Familia. He's 3 for 9. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. First offering on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he is out on the tag. Next for the Mets, Peter Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hector Neris comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. There's a shot out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. So 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. McCutcheon going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So stepping in, Jed Lowry, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game. Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swinging a soft liner, and that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's a .333 hitter.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just inside. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Morgan, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is McCutchen. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely to 3rd as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
The batter,
Here's Robbie Cano now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch and a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The left fielder.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Pat Neshek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. Struck him out. Robert Gesellman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading off.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Nimmo racing back. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. The first offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That's inside. 2-0. And that catches the outside. Corner, it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Conforto is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
From the stretch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's only 2 for 10. Nimmo is there. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To third. The tag, and he is out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Neshek still playing here at age 38. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. He stays alive, still 2-2.
We got time.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Two balls and a strike. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman.
Edwin Diaz is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Edwin
hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And it's in time to get him. The 1-run is in to score on the play.
The right fielder,
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Juan Nicasio comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 12.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats. To this point. Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Keon Broxton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Keon Broxton.
David Robertson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
David Robertson.
And this is low, ball 1. Lifetime number. Frazier over at second. Lowry at first with no outs. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The center fielder, number 9.
Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position with nobody out. Jose Alvarez is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. And he has come through as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And now he's able to get back into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead running. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead. Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. Just a couple matchups. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. The next 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. Hernandez over to his right, 2 gone. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Hoskins has got it, and the side is retired. Tim Peterson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 63.
He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Phillies down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Lowry is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off
under the
for
lights.
the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
Here it comes.
Hicks.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
7 o'clock.
Arrieta has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. A ball and 2 strikes now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Next for New York, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Aaron.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. Now in the box.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. And that's out number 1. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. In the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Paxton peers in. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giancarlo Stanton now. Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's ball 4 at the plate. Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Again, another foul ball. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. As a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And ready now, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
The center fielder, Odubel
Fouled off.
Herrera.
The windup and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Oh, and he misses it. Digging in, Michael Franco. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon.
The left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Now he'll throw back to first, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Batting eighth, the pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This one's down to third. Andujar brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to. Now at the plate, Torres, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The second baseman, Labor.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. And he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hard hit at third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Andujar ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Outside, 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And it's fouled away. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he fouls this one off. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding in.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
First offering on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Real Muto is after it. And the throw is in time. Judge is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he loses him on a breaking ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter. JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slow little grounder left side. Andujar's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. And that misses ball one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ender.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. His past line against Aaron Nola comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even front.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Not expected. The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Donaldson.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Real Muto corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Segura.
In the air now out to left field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That is third.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Harper, base runner at first with 1 out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. Going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Odubel Herrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one sent foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 6. And he gets ahead 0-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. 0-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball.
And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer.
Acuna on at first, nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. On deck is Nick Markakis. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
He's going.
He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. To first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of it.
One out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Julio Teheran is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. So striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. The 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1. Here it is. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that.
Inciarte, the runner at third. Donaldson at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter number
so
1.
Our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The set and the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Popped him up. Real Muto is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this is going to be off the wall now for Markakis out there. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder,
stepping up now, Bryce Harper, who worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Reese Hoskins is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Segura on second. Harper at first. 1 gone. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Into the box, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Got him. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get...
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Dansby Swanson.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The pitcher, number 49.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher. Julio Teheran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Johan Camargo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Jesse Biddle answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. He's set. Here it comes. And he can't field it cleanly. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Michael Franco waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after strike. Shane Carl answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ball 1. Herrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-2 delivery. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So digging in now, Aaron Nola. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready on 0-2. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Grounded slowly to the left side. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shane Carl. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Third baseman.
Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. This is popped up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jun Segura. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Freeman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The windup and the 0-1.
At the ball.
Ball 1.
It's out 1-1.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah.
In there, 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right back at the mound. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. 3-1 the count now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. But this ball will be caught deep into the corner. A very tough catch there on the run for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready for another shot now for Odubel Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A bouncer to the left side. Franco has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. Back 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Matt Joyce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Matt.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Aroldis Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's hitless in 6 tries. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Albies over to his left, 1 out. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Andrew McCutchen becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
1-1 the count. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 50.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. His career numbers against Hector Neris, he's 1 for 4.
No ball.
Chased a low ball there, and here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Real Muto goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's Donaldson down at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Karen O'Day takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The set and the 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his. So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ozzie Albies.
Now the pitch. Bounce to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. And that one got a piece of him. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1-0 the count. The 1-0.
Nope.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Dansby Swanson.
The 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopper, foul. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now batting, Maikel Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Tyler Flowers is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame.
Tyler Flowers.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Ender Inciarte. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone just 2 for 15. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Segura for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Chad Sabathia comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. turned on down the line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 5.
Yeah, a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Inciarte comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The batter, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. McCutchen rounds third and is striding for home. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Our final line score.